Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Okay, I hope everyone is doing okay. Oh, this is not straight. Okay, that's better. Okay, life is good. All right, this video is, I mentioned to you guys, I gained 6 pounds, 1 pound a month for the last 6 months. So I thought, I am going to go on the carnivore diet and I'm going to take this weight off, because from going to the gym, most of the weight is off of my arms and legs. So most of the weight is on my torso, and I have never had a fat torso, but I got one now. So I thought I will just go on the carnivore diet or some kind of low carb diet. I used to go on the Atkins diet. So I was searching around, and things have improved immensely since the Atkins diet. Okay, I was trying to describe this. Okay, autumn cranberry wood. So I mentioned to you guys that I love the smell of tobacco and burning wood, kind of, because one time I got very sick at a Christmas mass, and I hate smoking, but it smells so good, and I got $6.99 at grocery outlets. So I thought, okay, I am just gonna bust this weight off of my body now, and I'm gonna go on the carnivore diet. So I started watching carnivore after carnivore after carnivore after carnivore, and I'm going, no, no, no. And I watched all kinds of bodybuilding videos, and they were meat, rice, and veggies. And I thought, I don't like minced up hamburger and rice. Sometimes they don't even eat veggies. I'm going, that doesn't appeal to me. Well, I found one that did. It got me on my way. What I eat in a day as a model on the carnivore diet. Carnivore breakfast, lunch, and dinner model diet. So I put it on my X for you. What I eat in a day as a model on carnivore diet. Carnivore breakfast, lunch, and dinner model diet. Okay. As soon as I saw it, I thought, yeah, this will work, and I won't be too miserable, and I can take this weight off. But she added fruit, 1 fruit per meal, which made sense to me, but I don't like fruit, so I'm adding half a dragon fruit Power C vitamin water. This stuff, don't drink a whole one for your own sake, because you'll get diarrhea probably. This stuff is no calories. Calories 90. So if you drink half of it, it'd be 45 calories. So I kind of want to copy her. So she eats 2 meals a day like I do. And the first meal is hamburgers. So I bought good hamburgers marked down. Here's my hamburgers, 2 of them. Marked down from Ralph's. So today, I ate 2 yesterday. This was my lunch. And today I went to Ralph's and I found them again. These are 4 hamburgers. These were $10 marked down to 5. So they're $1.25 each. And the crazy part was, I felt good. I didn't crave anything. But if you buy these hamburgers, you have to check them, because for some reason there's a lot of blood. Uh-oh, they're not done. I guess I'm gonna have to cook them a little bit longer. That's okay. Oh, I want to take this. What I'm doing is I'm saving. Here's my hamburger grease from yesterday. I'm saving it. So I'll just take that out. I don't like to consume blood. So I'm saving this because, let's see, I think I can show you I should have cut it open and checked it, but I thought they were done. I did check them yesterday. Let me show you. See how it's a little bit bloody right there in the middle? Which is kind of gross. All right, so I will finish cooking my hamburgers, and then I have 2 eggs. So it's 2 hamburgers and 2 eggs. And the way she did it was the eggs were very fried, but still the yolk was pretty raw in the middle. And I have always hated that. And I thought, I'm going to try it. All right, so I will put a little butter. The butter these days, I got to tell you guys something funny. Okay, I was watching video after video after video on the steak and butter gal. So yesterday I go, I just think that's so revolting to eat butter. So I got a very little piece about this big. It's not that bad. It doesn't make me want to throw up, but you know, I'm open. So I will do my eggs. I'm going to do mine over easy, but I'm going to leave the yolk rather runny because don't ask me why, that works for me. So I'm not having fruit, but I'm having steak sauce, and I am having hot sauce, if I can find it. Oh no, I took it out. Here it is. Tabasco. So I had this yesterday, and I'm telling you, it wasn't bad. It really wasn't. I didn't have any cravings. I didn't feel like pigging out on sugar. And something very unexpected happened that I couldn't believe. I slept soundly. And I had heard these claims I didn't fall asleep easily, but after I got to sleep, I think I actually slept all the way through the night. And then there was another symptom. Now I still have this. Okay, so the people who would be really desperate to try the carnivore diet, it wasn't just that they wanted to lose 6 pounds. It was they had a multitude of unhealthy symptoms. So I thought, yeah, I'm healthy. But there was a couple of things, like one of them said I had horrible insomnia. And I'm thinking, yeah, you know, there's some of us who have legitimate insomnia. I'm suspicious. I mentioned to you many times that I would do anything to get rid of the insomnia. And there was another symptom. It was a guy, and he described air hunger. That's like when you take in your air, you don't feel fully oxygenated. So right before the COVID, if you guys were following me, I got very sick. I mean, very sick. I had to go to the emergency room. And I really thought I had the COVID. And I thought, well, it's damaged my lungs. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to just stay on this carnivore diet until I lose the fat on my torso. Actually, so there I just breathed a full breath in, and I was doing that anyway, so that doesn't count. Now, the other thing is get the fresh food you need 50 to 70% off, so you have your food storage, and then you start doing discount shopping, like $10 hamburgers for $5. So let me drain these for a minute. And then for dinner, they made steaks, and she saved, in the bottom of the plastic container was the grease. So I'm saving my grease. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. And so I bought, yesterday, a tri-tip steak, and it must have been at least $15. I lost the package. I wanted to show you guys. So how I did this was I just put oil on it. Now this was actually good. So, okay, so now this one's a little bloody, but you know, that doesn't bother me, but bloody hamburger does kind of bother me. Let me get it clean, okay? Okay, so what I did is I rubbed my steak with, this is beef steak, so I rubbed it with oil, and then I just had some barbecue seasoning from Dollar Tree, and I thought, so I rubbed it down on all sides, and then I baked it at 400 for 30 minutes. And this is what happens. And so what you do, what she did, what I do, now she had for lunch a peach, not so much, and then she ate a lot of a watermelon, a lot. Like more watermelon than I've probably actually eaten in my entire life. So then late, all right, I want to get these nice and runny. Ours is not to question why. I mean, don't you ever wonder how those supermodels do it? They have their methods, okay? I used to go on this diet, and it was all the meat you want, all the vegetables you want, and Metamucil at 4 in the afternoon. I would rather eat fruit. So, okay, so that's why I have the vitamin water. So then, late at night, so it was 1.5 pounds. So for me, before this, you know, when I was eating other foods too, it was usually 4 ounces of meat. So I will show you. So, and I won't even heat this. This is really good. I will just eat it with salt. So you can cook it more if you want to. But, and I will eat it with steak sauce. Then I will have, so I have hooks on this air hunger thing. I have hot tea. This is the good tea I bought. And I have coffee creamer. So I'm just using what I have, but it could be cream. So after I eat all my coffee creamer up, I will buy heavy cream. I will just keep it in the freezer. So that is so illogical. I can eat heavy cream. It's tasty, especially in tea. So after she would eat this huge meal, she would sit around and drink, I think she was drinking coffee with coffee cream. Okay, so today I bought more hamburgers, and I bought a 3-pound, I lost my other one. It was a 3-pound choice beef round, boneless top round roast. It was $26.07, marked down to $13.02. And so I got 3 pounds of roast for $7.80. So that is really cheap. So I don't think it's quite done, but I want to show you. So I did it the same way. Here it is. So I rubbed it with oil, Then I put the cheap barbecue seasoning on and black pepper. And so I think probably the edges are done, but I think it needs about another 45 minutes. So I have plenty of food. This will last 3 pounds. I will just eat it until it's gone, because you don't want to be running out of meat when you're on a carnivore diet. And I'm going to be doing indoor walking, Get Fit with Rick. So let me cut off a little piece on the edge. Yum. With steak sauce. Maybe it's done. Let me check. This is the only way. Okay, it's ready. It tastes so good with all the black pepper on it. Okay, it's ready. Can you see? I'm going to try to show you. The best way, it depends how raw you like your meat. Beef is okay. I'll be buying some pork tenderloins. Okay, so let's see. If you're not on the carnivore diet, just add your sides. Okay, it's ready. So it cooked a lot faster. This tastes very good. So on the video, the girl mentioned that she didn't eat dinner because she wasn't hungry. So I waited until I was hungry, and it's been almost 24 hours. Let me put this in the refrigerator because I have a few gnats. Okay, so that is basically the food, but that's not the entire video. All right. So I'm not going to be starving. So figure $7.08 for 3 pounds of meat. That would be 6 days if I ate a half pound, but either way, what I will do is I will just freeze it. But when I wanted to mention, like, if you're going to buy your meat marked down, you can smell it through the package. Just smell it, and if you don't like the way it smells, then, you know, just pass on that. Okay, so that's that. So if any of you have gained weight, I mean, I'm not committed as a carnivore forever, but I do want to take this weight off. All right. And then I really don't mind the eggs as long as they're over easy. And these over easy eggs taste very delicious with your beef. No. That is 70% off. All right, so now think about finding places that sell this food marked down. So I found all this food at Ralph's. So I find marked down foods at Ralph's, at Walmart, at grocery outlets. So you just go to the place And so that's why I bought the steak, to make sure I could find that was 70% off. The hamburgers were 50% off. So I'm doing that in case of food spikes from the container strike. You know, the strikes could go on. The price of food could spike. So, one of the things I can usually find, like today I could have found a whole bunch of chicken and pork, but I really wanted to stockpile up on beef right now, because the beef meal is really working for me. I'm not sure how many days it will take me to lose 6 pounds. The kind of weight I have to lose is carb weight. And honestly, it's some of the easiest fat to lose. And hopefully there's some muscles in there. So I can find chicken. I could have found salmon today, $20 salmon marked down to 10. I have that though. Beef, pork, and hamburgers. Okay, I mentioned to you, okay, I want to mention something. The cheese I bought for $2.50. Fortunately, I stocked up. I don't know where the cheese that I stocked up for, but it was like this, except for it was a different brand. It was $2.50. This one was $1.99 from Ralph's. So I stockpiled two each. That was a month, so I stockpiled up for 2 months of cheese. Right now on the carnivore diet, even though you can have cheese, I'm not eating too much cheese right now. But it's easy to find cheese. So the $2.50 cheese now is $4.16. Eggs, I didn't get these eggs marked down, but I got a pretty good price on them. Milk and cream, I can get that. I got creamer for sure. What I do is I go in around the produce, and there's a markdown bin with produce, and then I go up through the cheese and the lunch meat and the yogurt and the milk, and then I go up towards the meat. Cottage cheese, I find that marked down all the time. Yogurt, I just use my milk and make my own, but I do find yogurt marked down. Coffee creamer, easily. Fruit and veggies, so when I find this fruit, I want to can it to make sure I have fruit, but I want to buy canned fruit too, and vegetables. Bread all the time, and lunch meat and cereal. Now to the stockpile. In my stockpile, I have dehydrated potatoes, so I could have hamburgers with potatoes and green beans. You can stockpile up frozen veggies, but if the power goes out,